For the engineering observation of the intersection of G. Clarence Street and Rahasi Katuna Avenue, is one of the busiest intersections here in Tagbilaran City. As we inspect, we notice that first, adequate lane width and a shoulder space. Second, the drainage is located on each side of the road, but the one drainage is not functioning due to the flood. Third, there are visible barriers for lane, but division are necessary to handle both straight-through traffic and turning vehicles from left or right. And also, no proper sidewalks and bike lane.
Additionally, not so defined road alignment and gradient for smooth traffic flow. The intersection also experiences high traffic, especially during peak hours, due to the mall, nearby transport terminals, and commercial areas. And lastly, the road is made of concrete pavement and it is designed to handle heavy loads.
So next step is all about enforcement. So the first one is traffic enforcers were seen manning around the intersection during our inspection. So nakita na mo na kanang naay traffic enforcers ato nga certain time, and then adto sila dapit sa kanang City Hall, dapit entrance pa City Hall, and kanang napoy time nga murag mag-switch pud sila, murag shift sila niya, pulihan na pud og lain nga traffic enforcer. So second is kanang criminology interns were also seen and helping the traffic enforcer. So napoy mga interns pa og murag sa BIT man siguro to sila nga interns nga nitabang og kanang patabok sa mga pedestrians. So next up is road signages are visible. So maklaro ang mga signages sa intersection, like kanang kung no U-turn, no like that, something like that nya. Kanang one way na lang tong kuan adto sa, if modulong sa kanang mo straight ka padung Pandati is muliko na kaari sa Albertos nya. Muliko na kaari sa Q Hotel dapit, then padung sa Albertos, and ato na ka dito muliko. Like di na para sa una nga mo straight na kanang dung adto. So next one is kanang there are no road markings in the area, making it difficult for the drivers and also the pedestrians, no? So ato nga time sa among inspection is kanang walay pa road markings tungod kay siguro bag-o pagi trabaho ang kalsada, ay bag-o gi like giutro og trabaho mo, siguro wa patoy road markings. So the last one is pedestrians. It is harder for pedestrians to walk across because there are no pedestrian lanes. So mo lagi to tungod kay murag bag-o pagi trabaho ang kanang gitrabaho ang kalsada mo to nga na wala pa poy kanang pedestrian lanes. Katong pedestrian lane sa una is na kanang natabunan pod or nagguba lagi ana. So moto mayo kay na ay traffic enforcer o katong mga interns nga motabang og patabok sa mga pedestrians.
So for the land use and physical condition, the intersection of J.A. Clarence Street and Rahasi Katuna Avenue in Tagbilaran City is a vital roadway connecting key commercial and institutional establishments including Island City Mall, Q Hotel Tagbilaran, and Tagbilaran City Hall. Given its strategic location, it serves as a major thoroughfare for both motorists and pedestrians, contributing to heavy traffic flow, especially during peak hours. Notably, the section of the intersection leading to Island City Mall features 4 lanes on each side, allowing for a higher volume of vehicles and improved traffic distribution. Recently, the intersection has undergone significant road construction as part of the city government's initiative to improve traffic management and road quality. A new traffic scheme was implemented on January 2, 2025 to accommodate the ongoing infrastructure projects. While these improvements aim to enhance mobility and safety, they have also led to temporary disruptions, requiring motorists to adjust their routes and driving habits. Despite the inconveniences, the roadworks signal progress toward a more efficient urban transport system in Tagbilaran. Once completed, these developments are expected to provide a safer and more organized road network for the city.
Next one will be the traffic conditions. So the first one is the traffic in the following intersection at 10:30 a.m. is moderate to heavy due to it being a 4-lane and 2-lane crossroads. So pag gikan na mo sa atong intersections, sayo pa lang kayo sa buntag, moderate o heavy ang traffic. Kay ang 4 lane is mostly used kay agianan siya padung sa ECM, then also agianan ni pud siya padung sa Dao Terminal, which can cause kanang kuan daghag mga mute, daghag mo manakayan, then mostly used kayo ang 4 lanes. So iniigo ato sa second lanes, magayago sila which gamay ra mag space, mao nang moderate gyud og heavy ang traffic sa intersection. Then the second one is at 10:30 a.m. the area is not governed by any traffic enforcers. And at 11:05 a.m. in addition to criminology interns, traffic enforcers are beginning to arrive. So pag 10:30 a.m. wala pa kayo yung mga traffic enforcer, maybe dili nila kuan schedule and i-assign sila at around afternoon. So based sa mga survey, nangabot sila padung na og afternoon, which is 11:05 a.m. But they are governing the kanang katong kilid sa City Hall with kuan dito sila assign og kanang mga kuan, assign sila. Then ang criminology interns, ilang main purpose kay pag-guide sa kanang traffic around tapuan pedestrian lanes para makatabok og dali ang mga muagi. Then the third is the format of the traffic lights is as follows. Green light lasts 60 seconds, orange light lasts 3 seconds, and red light lasts 60 seconds. So pag-abot naman dito, mo nagi first na nako gi check which is the format of the traffic lights. And mo ko po na record na 60 seconds ang green light and the red light is 60 seconds. They usually change, pero pag survey na mo within mga pila ka minutes, 30 minutes siguro, same ra gyapon ang format sa traffic lights. Then the fourth one is the traffic signs and barricades at the crossroads inform drivers of the only direction they are permitted to travel or pass. So pag abot naman dito sa kanang among surveyhan, na siya daang mga barricade for the sole purpose nga guide lagi ang mga drivers on where they are allowed to kanang travel or pass. And then last one will be according to my counts, there are more tuk-tuk vehicles than cars and motorcycles that pass through the intersection, as tuk-tuk vehicles are a common means of public transportation. So para sa reason sa number 1 nga use kay siya nga area sa reason nga kuan siya magamit siya sa kanang Dao Terminal. Then also dapit siya sa ECM, which is widely used nga mall, and daghag manakayan, and also diha na put to use mga tuk-tuk vehicles kay taas og capacity ang ilang makaya. And that's all for traffic conditions in our survey.